Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another live gameplay, guys. I like to show you gameplay just so you can see that the schemes that I post on my channel and the schemes that I post on my Patreon do work. Actually, I'm going against a guy that's ranked in Regs 624. So at the time I played this guy was overall 624. So he's a top 1,000 player. I know that probably the better players online are probably playing Mutt just because there's such a push, and that's if you want to get paid money, Mutt essentially is the only way to do that. But be frank with you guys, I just don't have time to play Mutt. It's such a commitment to building the team or spending money to the team. My preference would just be working out schemes and just being effective with that. So I'm going to be using the 49ers on offense and defense, and defense will be kind of playing around with stuff. On offense, this game was really focusing on a couple of shotgun plays, 3 different shotgun plays that I'll be leveraging that I actually posted on my Patreon with this scheme right here. Basically, this blocked up. I probably could have thrown the ball across the field to the post, but I just felt like that was just a bad throw. It's just better to go ahead and force my opponent to defend the run. And right here, I check it down to the running back and pick up a nice little first down. So first and 10 situation. This is a trip set. This is a play that I really like to use a lot at the end of Madden 20, and I was able to go ahead and hit that slant underneath. And his guy's user was really not the best. Here's a undersetter play that I broke down on my Patreon previously, and I used in a previous gameplay, which was really good. And this play, I think I went to it a little bit too early. It's just an inside dive. His defender actually never got picked up in a block and came in and actually stopped it, and then went back to a fullback belly right there to get a touchdown. So up 7-0, basically burned the entire first quarter. And my goal right now is just try to have my opponent settle for 3 or obviously get a turnover. And he's using a wing set. So on the previous gameplay, actually, I got destroyed by a guy that actually was running the ball against me, and I just couldn't stop it. But what this guy did is he actually blended in the pass, and that put me in a pretty good situation. So this is one of the plays they actually spammed a little bit right here. Hits the running back in the flat. He's able to go ahead and pick up a first down. So first and 10 situation. Now he goes with the trail play. He throws right next to one of my defenders. I get a nice little tackle animation right there. So fortunately, I don't give up a tackle. And I get Bosa off the edge, off the blocker to go ahead and tackle him for basically a short gamer. Now I actually dial up the blitz I showed you guys before. He sent 5 wide, and as a result, the blitz comes off the edge. And now I'll go ahead and change up a blitz a little bit. This is just a mid blitz type situation. He actually hits the flat. I think he was going with just a levels formation. Going with levels, he hits the flat, makes the right read. So this guy wasn't a bum, knew what he was doing. I got to get Ward back here. I got to play basically the same, and sure enough, he tests my user. I get the animation with Ward and actually pick him off with essentially 2 minutes left on the clock. And he's getting the ball back in the second half, but this is a good situation. So back to the run game again. Get a nice little angle right here with the run, and pick up a nice 16-yard gainer right there going into the 2-minute warning. Now back to wheel. I actually streak up my guy. I'm looking to the corner up. That's locked up. The bounce goes out and actually just opens up the running line. So this guy was a man coverage, and with man coverage you can take off the quarterback and get some pretty easy yards. So back to this whip play. His user was not playing it correctly. He was struggling with that whip the entire game. I'm able to go ahead and get a 9-yard gainer. And right here, I switch it up. I actually got the flat out there, check it down to the flat, and just try to kick it to the outside to go ahead and save some time, save my timeouts. Right here, I had an out because he was running a lot of man coverage. The out was wide open with the wide receivers. And I'm going to go to get another first down. And I'm looking for the crosser going across the middle of the field. The running back was wide open, but I missed it. But I probably could have threw into his user if I went after that running back. So me going over the top actually might have been a good situation right here. So he tries to take away the whip. He can't keep up with the guy. His animation just isn't there. He's not anticipating the whip correctly. And right here actually gets a nice little edge pressure. My tackle didn't do anything. So I'll settle for the 3 points. It's all about possessions in this game. If you want to win games, you got to win the possession. So right now I show them the previous blitz, which was a cover 2 blitz. It's the Okie Rell blitz. I like this as a good pass defense because it can show my opponent a lot of different things. Jump into cover 4. He looks to the flat. I get a nice little block shed to actually go ahead and get him in a tackle. So now I actually go with the cover 2 version of it. He runs the ball, and my guy's block shed off his offensive line and put him in a situation where he's in a 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 13 situation. Back to the cover 2. I like how these guys get. They come off the edge. They don't get that cover 4 is actually kind of a little bit glitchy. And as a result, he's able to go ahead and hit a guy on the sideline and actually get a completion. Jumping to cover 2 with a little bit more people falling back in coverages. He takes a shot up top. I get a nice play ball animation. Unfortunately, I didn't get mossed by Adams right there in that type of situation. So back to the 2nd and 10 situation. Now I'm going to go back into the cover 4 again. And right here, he's looking to take another shot up top. He's trying to, I guess he's trying to swerve catch me, and I'm able to go ahead and get an interception with Mosley right there in that type of situation to get the ball down and go into the second half. So going to the second half, kicking off to my opponent, and basically he's got a chance and an opportunity to stay in this game. I just have to stay up by at least 2 possessions. So if I get a stop, this game's pretty much over with. If he essentially gets a touchdown or at least 3 points on the board, he's still within the game. So back to the run again. I don't know what was going on with my defense, but the defense was just essentially shutting down this guy's run. There's nothing he can do about it. So back to cover 4 once again, because this guy's been showing me that he wants to take shot plays with Adams. He had the out, but he takes a shot up top, and I play the ball right there and get an interception, and that's it for him. So 624, Mr. Rank 624 checks out and concedes the game, and I pick up a victory. So once again, guys, thanks for your support. I'll be rolling out more offensive and defensive tips to take your game to the next level. Until next time.